Hello everyone, I'm Nicole with Caleb's Mom Shop, and I'm going to be doing a full fall deco mesh wreath. In this video, I'm going to be stuffing the base with all of my greenery and florals. Actually, I don't know if I'm using florals, just a lot of green and fun fall greenery. I've already went ahead and I have attached my wooden sign and I have made the two bows. I have YouTube videos with in-depth instructions how I do it. It's a tutorial on both attaching a wooden sign as well as the bows with the waterfall, how I do that. So you can go to my YouTube channel and check out those. But for this particular video, I'm just going to be adding all sorts of fun, beautiful greenery to this base. So this is the greenery that I'm going to be using. I have a mixture of fern, other nice, like a blend of green, and then this one. And then to break up all of this, I'm going to put in this green. So let's go do this. I'm going to first start off. Using this one. All right, and these are push. It's a, you just push them up. So I'll just go ahead and cut these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the outer layer. That's how I like to do my wreaths. I go on the outside and then I fill them in the inside. So usually I like to start at the way top and work my way around. So. And I'm just going to go around, and it really, depending on your preference, how much you want to space it with each greenery that you are using. So I usually just eyeball it. And just don't forget to, like, even though you have this large bow here, you want to make sure you put greenery behind there. Because with, if your customers or whoever you make it for yourself, the wind can blow it around, and if there's nothing there, it's just going to be the mesh. So I like to make sure I use there. And again, there's this bow right here. Just make sure there's some, that you filled it behind there. And as I'm going, if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. I will do my best to answer with as much detail and information that I have to provide regarding that question. So, all right. So I have this one left, so I will use that, and I might, I'll probably cut up another sprig. So I have that. Now I'm going to go with this fern. Like I said, it's like orange and green and yellow. So these are also push-ups. I'm just gonna, and you can again use as much or as little greenery as you want. My preference is I like to put as much as I can to cover up the deco mesh. The deco mesh is more of a filler to like a fullness of the wreath. And again, I also have a video on my YouTube channel if you are wanting to know how I stuff my wreath bases. So you can find that tutorial as well on my YouTube channel. And I like to also just move these around a little bit. Give them a little life. They've been smashed in the box for a while. So I'm just going to do in between. Again, just move them around. Cool. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this ribbon. That's why it's just hanging there, as you can see. So I'll figure that out when I'm done with the greenery. So just move it around. Mine to go in there. There we go. All right. How does that look? All right. Now I'm going to see. I'm going to use this spray, and as you can see, there's like a lot. So you're going to have to break it up. I should have done that because there's 3 pieces, but there's so much. So I'm going to see how it looks, and I might have to break it up even further just to get a little more out of this one spray. So let's see. So what I'm going to just do is I'm going to see there's 3 pieces. So I'm going to cut the middle one. And you could usually tear. So that's 2 and then 3. And this one will need to be cut. And I keep my tags with each piece that I use for reference for when I'm pricing my wreaths. So I know exactly what materials I have used. And if I don't use all of like a particular, like say I don't use like all of one piece, then obviously I would never charge the client for the entire greenery. So it just depends. If you use it all, yes, but if not, but yeah, this is a good idea to keep the tags. So you can go back when you're pricing. Where's my tape? So, you know, I can think, yeah, I think I'm going to keep them. It's full. and I like it. So I'm gonna tape so I can get 3 pieces from one spray, and I do have a second one because I'm gonna need a second one. So, and make sure, like, if you just stick it in the wreath like this, make sure you really touch each individual piece and, you know, fan it out. Make sure, because look at, now it's like, so. Okay, one, again. And I like to do diagonal with these larger ones. So this one's on the top left. I'll do this one on the top or bottom right. Again, just move these around. My glue pot's not working with me. You just play with it. And I'll probably do this one here. That one came. I like to twirl these little twist, these sticks. I learned that from one of my creative coaches. Gives it a little, all right. I think I'll do that one right here. I'm not, oh, what am I doing? See how it's full? All right, and I'm gonna cut up the second one because, you know, I want to even it out, and I just need more. Tag again. Cut the top. 2, 3. And I want to make sure with this second one that with these little sticks, that I put it over there across from it. So what is that at? So this one right here with the little sticks. Again, I just like to crisscross these larger pieces as I put them in. Just balances out, I think. Again, I'm just twirling these little sticky guys. Okay. And again, I'll do that up there. can just move things around. And then I think I have 2 more. So I think I'm gonna do, let's see. Let me take a look. Oh, there's a piece of glue hanging down. So I have 2 more pieces. But I do one here, right? Because I'm missing. I think right there. So I'm gonna wait because my eyes are a little. So now I'm gonna use this green to really like bring out and kind of break up all the color. And this, why I like this is there's so many different pieces, but you can break up like this large. This can get me probably like 2 or 3 picks. So go ahead and cut them off. Like, whatever you can do to like make as much like pieces as possible, like saves you money. So yeah, that's what I like to look for peak greenery that is full. Okay, like this one right here. So this, how big it is, my head comparison. So what I'll do is I'll cut like the big one. So yeah, 2 pieces. They're different sizes, but like the longer ones will go along the outside of the wreath, and then these littler pieces I can even cut into 2 if I just need like a little piece like here or there inside to like cover up the deco mesh. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that with all of them. And like for this one, yeah, this can be the outside, and then this is like, because it's so little, like the inside of the wreath. Like when I say inside, like inner, when I'm filling it. And if you don't want to cut it, if you want to use those pieces as is, go for it. Again, this is just, you're watching what I do. So I like to take the taller pieces to make sure those, yeah, like this is a good piece. And I'm just gonna start filling on the outside. See, it's like, I'm just moving around, you know, greenery that I already put in just to see how I like it. can also, if you want to make sure pieces are secure in there, you can like squeeze the mesh just to make sure the glue is attached. I like to do that. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I do want to, now that I put that in, I'm going to put the other 2 pieces of this. So I'll put one piece right here. So again, move all the pieces, untangle, just bend them a little. No. Okay. And now I'm going to start filling the inside. With this, I am going to break up another one. So I'll start breaking that up. And I like to put this, you know, when I'm filling the inside, like it needs like right here, where behind it isn't the same like piece, like that would look nice. See, because there's not this particular one behind it. So you just want to spread everything out a little. See, it's almost like, you know, it's going over the pumpkin a little, giving it a little, and again, it's covering the mesh, the white pine base that I've used. Oh, one just fell off. Go ahead and cut the second spray. So like, yeah, again, right here, just spread it out. Probably one right behind the bow, and also behind the bow, don't forget that, as I said earlier. And these sometimes are going to be a little too full, and the good thing with these push-up ones is you can remove, so that's better. Like, so for the inside of the wreath, I'm going to remove one of them just so it's not, there's not like too much. See, like behind, so there's some coming right there. You can see it behind the bow. I like that. Okay, where else? Definitely right under here. And again, this one is way too full, so I'm going to remove just one little piece, and look at how much, and you still have all of this. So again, modify your greenery to your liking and to what is best in the project that you are working on. See, right under there. that completely just popped off. That's not good. So we're gonna just put it back on. And what I will do, this is a good tip for you, if that happens, like it just came off, you want to make sure it's, you know, you put them back on, but like you want to make sure like when you put it, like it doesn't happen again. So I'm just going to take a little piece of, I'm going to take my little glue stick, and this is a stem, and I'm just going to put it on the end of it and let it dry like that. And just so there's a little piece of glue holding it so it doesn't pop off again. But it does happen, you know. This is, you know, there are plastic sticks and they're not perfect. So you will have to adjust. Okay. And now I'm going to start putting, let's see, I need to I have a few left of these that I want to put in there. The fern that I have. So it's good. One. I'm going to put some of this green in there. I think it's called a sorghum bush, the green, like mint green color. I use that. I use it in spring, fall. See, it's now coming together, you know. You just have to, you know, keep going, and you'll see your vision come to life. Because sometimes when I'm working on something and I'll look at it and I'm like, but then I just keep going and it like clicks, it comes together. So I can start seeing, you know, what I envisioned this to be. Having a difficulty with my glue stick. Okay. So okay, just want to make sure. I do need some green right there. Some little pieces that I was talking about, just the little ones right behind the bow. Some right there. And again, this all is from one little bush, so it's pretty amazing what you can get out of this one little pick, like I said. Okay. Now I just need to step back. Always just step back and look. I feel like, oh, here's all this. Yeah, I need to put this piece, I think, down here. Do you think it should go down there? Let's see. Yeah. Yep, that's where it's going to go. And if I don't like it, well, I'll take it out and put it where I do. But I think I like more fullness at the bottom. I don't know why. There's no reason to it. I just like it to hang a little lower and to be a little more full at the bottom. Like that, yeah. Okay. And then I am not done yet. I want to do some more pumpkins. So I have 3 pumpkins that I had last year from leftover from Hobby Lobby, and I thought I would add these. So let's do that. So let's see. 1, 1, 2, 3. There we go. 2, 3. That's what I've always been told. Magic number is 3 when you're using like props or like decorative pieces. Like if you're using large flowers, 3 pairs of 3 or in 3s. That's the magic number. So that's what we're gonna do here. And I like how that looks. Some more pumpkins. And also when you, I did not do that. So these little picks from Hobby Lobby are pretty much anywhere. More than likely, these are gonna fall off if you do not glue. Like I can just take this off and it, so I like to put glue on the, like remove it. I already did it with that one before the video, but I looked and I forgot this one. So I'm just gonna put some glue on this. Like that. And then just put it back in and let that, it actually I don't have to let it dry because actually this glue will attach and it'll be more secure then. But that way, you know, it's a little more security that this little guy is not gonna pop off anytime. I didn't do it on this one. Go. I need, let's see, and then I'm just gonna go around and really make sure there's no bare spots. And I want I still have, see, I'm going to put some more of this, and again, I do not need all of it. And what I could do is, because I'm removing so much of this, I can like find another stick and just add the pieces that I've removed, which would be fun. And I'm not wasting any material. So. See, like all these pieces, I can make one. Right. And I am going to break up another one of these because I need more fern in this design. And I doubt I'll use this whole bush, but I'm cutting it up. So yeah, I need some of this over here. Again, just move it around. And I need some more green right here. That's, there we go. Neat. So again, I'm just going through the inner, just making sure there's one, there's no bare spots, and two, that there's like an even amount of the different varieties of greenery that I have mixed very well within the wreath. So again, this is just the way I do it. Something right there. What do I need right there? Oh, I need some of these big guys over there. And again, I can leave it like this. One, I'm a perfectionist too. I like to just make sure that there's, you know, enough going on, if that makes sense. So, and this guy. Right, but I think that's pretty much it. I think I might add, of course I'll add stuff, I do. I was going to add, actually, I have some leaves. I don't think those would look well, but I think these brown leaves might look nice. What do you think? I'm going to try. Hold on. Hold the phone. I need some leaves. That's what I was missing. Yep. What do you think? The leaf. Well, I'll come back on that decision, but hey, that is the gist of how I stuff my, how I make my wreaths with the variety of greenery, and just my technique. Again, it's a technique that I use. It might not work for you, or you might take bits and pieces from it, and apply it to your own. But I hope this was helpful, and I thank you for sitting here with me and watching me make this Home Sweet Home wreath. If you enjoyed this, I really would appreciate if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you have any questions, drop it in the comments. Again, I have separate tutorials on how I attach the wreath, my wreath signs, as well as do the different bows. And again, my technique that I've learned through practice, through other through coaches. I'm not a coach at all. This is, again, just how I craft and how I create my pieces. But I will link those videos in the description of the YouTube channel video, along with the supplies that I use, to my Amazon affiliate account, so you can check that out if you are looking for something, or if you you know, see something that I use that you are in need of. But again, please subscribe to my channel. And again, I'm Nicole with Caleb's Mom Shop, and I thank you for tuning in to watch this. All right, have a good night. Bye-bye.